Go.
All right, Booyah Magazine back at you here with Master Mo. You done seen him at the Super Show. You know 52. You seen the you seen it YouTube. Michael John White, the whole Street Combat Element. Master Mo, tell him a little bit about what you got going on here now.
Well, we're having a reading today. The reading that we're having is for my new play, Love, Sex, and Kung Fu. You'll be seeing it coming up pretty soon as a short, Love, Sex, and Kung Fu. But this is the actual play. Looking to play it at the Beacon Theater, and then we're looking for a theater also on Broadway. I also have my longtime friend and buddy, the world champ over here, the best Kung Fu guy I know. Now, you guys know I'm a karate man.
Yeah.
But I want to look like him, so it's called Love, Sex, and Kung Fu. But Bam will be doing all the choreography and making it just look beautiful. You know, like something you've never seen before, but it's going to have an urban twist to it. And I'm not going to tell you the story, but definitely you'll check us out on YouTube and on Facebook, and we'll give you more information on it.
All right, and before we close up, we got a little kid right now struggling, trying to like reach a goal, but he's saying, "Man, I can't do it." Got his homies around, counting them out. What you gonna say to him right now?
Oh, see, yo, you know, the same thing happened to me, same thing happened to him. So, you know, if you train, stay focused, and make your goals, because there's nothing out there for you in the street. Nothing out there for you in the street but to do reckless things that's only going to get you locked up. But martial arts, you want to get challenged? Train. You want to think you hard? Train. Because the one thing we've always learned, and one thing that always humbled us out, is that as bad as you are, there's always somebody else in that dojo who is just as bad or better. And that's what keeps us. People ask me, "Oh, you're a master, but why are you so nice?" Because I know how fast I can get my behind whooped in a heartbeat. So that's why we have respect for the game. But this is the game that really challenges who you are as a man, not standing on the corner holding onto your crotch, disrespecting women, stealing and knocking old ladies in the head. That's not what manhood is about.
That's right. And if you're trying to be gangster, remember gangsters got respect for one another. They get out the game, they don't stay in the game. Right?
That's right.
Peace.
So after KK's line, you can just start it. You just start over, Jordan.
The temperature's going to rise a little bit with the script.
All right.
Temperature will rise. We're glad you guys are here. The name of this play is Love, Sex, and Kung Fu. It has all the things a beautiful woman. Not only has a beautiful woman, it has great action. Excellent action. Sort of like, anybody seen Souls of Shaolin? Oh, you didn't see Souls of Shaolin? Well, good, because that's the thing I want to tell you. Souls of Shaolin, it has its own audience. One of the things about this kind of play that we're about to do, it has its own audience. We know that a lot of the black plays do a lot of the gospel. And when you do gospel, what do you get? You mostly get the churches to come to your play. That's why those, Tyler Perry, etc., are successful. Myself and other people know that the martial arts community has its own following too. Almost like a church, but maybe not as strong. But that's our following. Our demographics are 15 to 45, mostly male, and a lot of couples would love to go here. Why? Because the story is, it's like a comedy, a light comedy about a man, a sensei, a sifu, who falls in love with a stripper. Now, how many of us guys know dudes like that? And we try to warn them, but they never get it. The choreography will be done by a 7-time world champion and a person who does a lot of choreography. We work together in the Blade series with Wesley Snipes, and we also work together with other artists, Michael John White, and people are stealing his stuff. And I told him, well, since everybody's stealing your stuff, man, why don't you just do some choreography with me where I can put your name on it? And this is Willie Bam. Let's give him a hand. He come all the way from Baltimore to make this happen, and we're doing a couple other projects. You know, he was involved with The Wire over at Baltimore, that TV series. You might remember that TV series? Real big. If anybody can go back, MAC Masters on Channel 5. That was the black guy with the long ponytail. I don't know how he grew all that hair. That was I don't know how he grew that. He had extensions like everybody else. No, I don't know how he got it. But he's my buddy, and I'm so proud and happy to have him on board and what we're doing. And also our director. What's our director at? He's doing a fantastic job. Give our director a hand. From the start. You know, he's an up and coming force in the theater. And I was happy to and very happy and lucky to get him. So we're going to get ready to start, and we hope you guys enjoy. There's some water and cookies. That's it. I'm cheating. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Really, I mean, just real quick on the choreography, can you tell them about what you're bringing? Because you have an urban twist to the way you're going to be bringing this to.
Okay, well, basically our goal is to, we've been going all over the country, been to China, and when I went to China, first black person to ever train in China and recognized as one of the best. And when I went there, I ended up teaching the Chinese people in college how we live in the urban community. So just as much as we love Kung Fu movies, they love our little swagger, they love the things that we bring, they love our rap, they love our flow. If you think that hip hop is big here, go look in Hong Kong, look in China. Everybody's trying to be like we are in the street. But what we done did with our own little twist, we want to show you the positive elements of what martial arts is all about. My son, myself, I learned martial arts just from the environment of the urban community, running up the walls, doing backwards flips and all that stuff. So when we take that whole urban, we didn't had students go off and start Spy Kids, Soul Plane, MTV Punks, and these are like kids from not black communities, they from all other communities. So they brought that, it's like you take a little kid that lack confidence, you see him on MTV Punks acting cool, and so it's like, hold up, man, how did he get that? He got that from that whole urban influence. You have to see what we do, because it's like, it's kind of hard to like say, but when you see us at work, and when you see my son, we just want people to just like, when we do martial arts, we want to razz-madass you. When it's over, I want you to like, yes, 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 yes. So from the flipping, from the kicking, from the rapping, from the skateboarding, anything that's urban, we put in there, even the clothes. So if you go to our website, you'll be able to see, even my little 6-year-old son, he's like, he travels around the country and he does something called Kung Fu Hip Hop. And if you just see our kids, it's just like mind blowing. So you just have to see it. I don't like to talk about it. I like to just show it. But what our ultimate goal is to create a masterpiece, because we kind of like, this is the first time I ever did something like this, because we like he was saying, we do the wire thing. We just did a videotape with Melvin Williams. Nobody ever in the martial arts community ever got a real life gangster to come in and sit down and do a martial arts video. The video is out right now on YouTube and people just can't believe it. But our ultimate goal, the bottom line, is that to just bring about positivity in our community through the elements of martial arts and urban expression. So that's what we do. We call it the urban spirit. That's what we call it.
What is your website?
You can go to WillieTheBamJohnson.com.
I think I put it on the,
Yeah, it's on
everybody should have one. It's on there. Does everybody have one?
No.
Well, make sure that everybody has one, please. That'd be good. Thank you, Willie.
Thank you.
All right, good. And if you ever watch the Biggie Smalls movie, remember what Biggie
Oh yeah,
Smalls
that's
movie?
right.
The guy, when he was in prison,
Yeah.
the guy who was on the magazine, it was him.
Oh, okay.
That's him. And I don't know how they dug that up, but they found that. So when Biggie was in prison, this ex-thug was in a magazine. God is good all the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Belts, number 1, comes out doing some 52 blocks movements before Sifu Mai Tai kicks him in the leg. Black belt number 2 grabs him from behind when Sifu turns, sweeps and breaks his arm. Black belt number 3 throws a straight punch. Sifu blocks, side kicks and spinning black kicks. Black belt number 4 throws a roundhouse and Sifu catches it and throws a reverse punch in one smooth movement. Locks and drops into a footlock. Black belt number 5 hook punches and Sifu blocks and throws. Black belt number 6 double hooks and Sifu inside leg sweeps. Number 7 grabs a stick. Sifu ducks, blocks up and out. Wrist locks and steps over and throws. Feedback rolls into the rear air hog. Sifu elbow spins and blocks his arms. Breaks it and drop throws into a dragon tail hold, breaking it again. Black belt number 8 kicks Sifu in the face. Sifu looks at the blood on his face and wipes it off with his t-shirt. He gets up in a fighting stance. Black belt number 8 throws a high roundhouse kick and Sifu drop sweeps. Black belt number 9 pulls out a knife. They square off. Sifu attempts to duck and blocks, but gets cut. Black belt number 8 and number 1 try to jump in.
Back up, I got this bitch made nigga dead ass.